Okay. Alright. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay. We're here. What's up, Smiley? And you're here before I am. You're the only one that's on time. I was not one of them. Okay. Excuse me while I get something set up real quick. Kind of forgot where we were at because we took a fat minute of a break from this series as soon as we started it. So, yeah. We're about ready to go, though. What's up, Dexter? How are you today? Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on. We're going to pause the game just so I don't lose any time. Manuel, you always go live when I go to work? Well, I'm sorry, but is a rip. What's up, Noek? Also, guys, for the first time in a while, stream quality might be slightly better. Don't know about that. No promises, but we're trying. Alright. We're paused for just a second just because I don't want to lose time. Though we're not necessarily speedrunning, we're kind of speedrunning, so. What's up, Ritu? Welcome back. What's up, Ann Shoston? If anybody else typed in Twitch chat, I probably didn't see it for a second. Okay. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm having a phenomenal last, day or two. So I'm having a great time right now. I have a lot of stuff that is coming up that I'm really excited to share with you guys. Some of which we may talk about a tiny bit today at the end of stream. But for right now, what the hell was I doing? Okay, so we are moving. Oh, Dexter, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome in. Welcome to the fam of memberships. Alright. I think I got the altar portal down was the last thing that I did. Did we put Elder Head up? Don't remember. We're trying to beat the game in less than 100 days. I know exactly what we're going to do to get there, or at least the plan, but I don't remember exactly where in that plan I was. Okay, Elder is up. So, we're about to do... I think we're skipping Bone Mass. Okay, that's what we're doing. We need to get a boat made so we can go find a swamp. We have a boat, right? Probably right down here. Let's break this boat. We'll take this boat with us. We're going to go find a swamp. We're going to get 20 iron, and I've got other plans after that. Thank you guys so much for the early support of this series. And once again, Dexter, thank you for becoming a member. That's amazing. What day is it? Day 8. We're vibing. Because when you started playing modded playthroughs, that's awesome. I hope you're having a great time with them. I haven't done modded in a while, but I love modded. What's up, Cordials? Is spear breaking this any faster? Oh wait, no, definitely axe, right? Yeah. As much as sailing across in the storm would probably be a good idea, we'll take this back to base, and in the effort of saving time, in the interest of saving time. See, I feel like that is not, hold on, at all efficient. Why was all of that in there? Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm excited to share with you guys, but some of it I cannot yet. Some of it I can. I guess at the end of stream we'll talk about some of it. We got more of that. Perfect, we can carry all of it. Except for that part, that's fine. Who cares about that part? What's up, Vex? Hey. Just finished the ranged only weapons, nice. That was a great playthrough. I had a great time on that playthrough. It ended slightly sad, but it was a great playthrough. Also, if you guys are new on YouTube, and you guys have not been over to the Twitch, we are growing quickly over here. Thanks to the help of some friends and stuff like that, and you guys. So that is amazing as well. But yeah, if you guys want to come hang out on Twitch as well, or just come drop a follow and check it out, make sure to do so. Make sure to check out the Discord while we're running around early. Okay. We're gonna go down here and drop a boat in the water and get another portal set ready to take with us. Oh, we have another portal set ready to take with us. True, Emmanuel. It definitely did. It definitely, especially the Ashlands part of it. Oh, that is a beautiful mountain. I think that's where we were intending on going, for sure. And, Sparky Life, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. It's almost nighttime. Do we care? That's a strong question. Because we've been trying not to sleep to conserve our time. I like the blueberries and thistle. I think we sleep. Maybe we start some like stuff smelting, but I think it'd be a good idea to land there during the day. And Shostin, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Hell yeah. You've been hanging out. I don't think I have room to carry this stuff. I do. Alright, so I can either start stuff smelting, or if I have coal, we can... We either need to start coal or start stuff smelting if we don't have coal yet. What are you? Stuff I don't want. Sounds good, Emmanuel. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the stream once you get off work. I appreciate you stopping in for the beginning. Alright. I don't have any coal. I don't really have anything to... I guess I have 20 of this to smelt. Did I put my firewood away? Oh, shoot. I don't have the fine wood planned out for that. Okay, we need to go get more fine wood. We can do that at nighttime. What's up, Rafix? And much appreciated. I hope you've been enjoying them. And I hope you enjoy hanging out with us live today as well. This is the process of making one of those videos right here. Alright, yeah, because I don't want to waste time, we're going to at least get the fine wood at night. Oh, it's raining over here. Why would it not be? Okay, we'll grab all this fine wood from these. We'll let that stuff smelt back at base. And then at nighttime when we do sleep, we'll go ahead and switch out. If the coal is done smelting, we'll switch it out for cores. Or we'll switch it out for, we'll use the cores, we'll switch it out for smelters. We'll smelt the copper and we'll be good. Ow. Mr. That being said, that's hilarious. Listen, I've got a few things that I say fairly commonly, but when you talk for 6 hours straight on a voiceover, you're gonna have some, patterns in your speech. Alright. That's funny, though. I'm thinking I was just editing, and I'm pretty sure I said that a ridiculous amount of times. As usual. We don't have the best food. But it is what it is. I may not chop down both of these trees. If we get 20, we'll just go back to base. I don't think we're getting 20. Oh, damn, we did get 20. Okay. Well, we'll go back to base. Screw that. We'll leave the stump there for now. So part of what I... Oh, wait, hold on. Phase. Back again for another stream? Hell yeah. Glad to have you back. So I do have a question for you guys. I may actually put a... Hold on. I may put a poll in the chat. Just out of curiosity of, like, how many of you guys... I'll just ask. You guys can verbally put it. Hold on. Now, I'll put a poll in the YouTube chat. What's up, Leo? But it's a question of how many of you guys have played or would watch Ark, because it's coming to the channel soon, and I'm really excited for it. I finally have found, I think, a format and people to do it with that will make it actually super enjoyable. Let's see. Let's word that differently. Alright. Listen, may have done that stuff wrong, but also nice, Leo. I hope you're enjoying it. Is it new or old? It would be new. As much as I love old for the purpose of playing, I want to experience the new stuff, even though I know some people don't like it. That's not the point. My point is just to play it and see if it's enjoyable. And we'll probably do PvP and PvE because that's what it sounds like is happening with it. But it's gonna be good to know. Well, obviously we'll have updates in the Discord and stuff when that stuff's happening. But that is going to be content that comes alongside Valheim, probably very soon in the future. What day am I on? Slinging Stakes? It is in the top right if at any point you want to check, but right now we are on day 9, the very early morning of it. And we have enough to do all of this copper. Alright, we got this. We need 50 coal, so we might as well just pick this right back up. Or not. Man, we should buy the belt. We really should take the time to buy the belt. I think it'll save us a lot of time. Yeah, FaZe, if we do that, so if we do Ark, it's going to be a private server, and yeah, and if I do PvE, it's not going to be, it's going to be like single player with somebody else. Or, so like, you know, like a closed private server to only like 1 or 2 people. So yeah, we'll see. I enjoy seeing that you guys are at a decent like portion of saying yes to that. That's really nice to see. Even if you're not interested in it, that's no worry at all. We'll still make story videos out of it, so you may still enjoy the story, or you may not like the Ark videos, and that's okay. Because Valheim stuff is not going anywhere when we do Ark. But that's a game that I have too much time into to not spend time making content on it. Alright, let's rename this portal Swamp, and let's get pushing over to the swamp. We have everything, right? Yes, okay. Swamp. Let's go. Let's make sure I spelled that right. Hold on, sorry. Okay, Swamp. Rested back, please. What's up, Pink? Sounds good, Anshaw. I appreciate it, but like I said, it may not be for everybody, and that's okay. Pink, welcome back. How was your time? I forget what you said you were gone for, but how was your time while you were gone? Glad to have you back on stream. Hell yeah, Vex. Training, it was hot and miserable, but not the worst. I'm glad to hear it was not the worst. Alright. Let's go. But hot and miserable does not sound the best. Also, Ivan, yeah, well, it depends. There's ways to play it without a good one, but yeah. Quick answer is yes. Also, FaZe, the anti-cheat's been turned off. That's a little crazy, but it does not surprise me. Alright, we have, like, no health, but we got a Lunchable and a Dream. Let's get moving. Yeah. Am I playing on 2x? No, we're playing on 1x. Right now, 100 days to beat the game. We are on completely base stats. And Dexter, the goal by the end of stream is, I don't know. I don't want to get, literally, I don't care how this goes. I just don't want to die in a way that's going to cause me to lose a lot of time. Hopefully we have silver gear and a silver sword by the end of stream. And hopefully we've killed Modder by the end of stream. We've got like 3 or 4 hours to do so, which I think is probably realistic depending on if we find Modder or not. But we do have a few things to do. Also, sorry, Twitch, that I did not give you guys a poll as well. I just wanted to see a general, like, consensus real quick. Alright. Is this swamp? No, it is not. Dang, that sucks. Swamp, please. Hold on. I didn't even think about if it wasn't swamp over here. It doesn't look like there's any. Okay. Well, I mean, we can't really go into the mountain without swamp, unfortunately. We need a lot of things from it, but... How long was the last stream? I literally started watching you in the 250-day video yesterday. Oh, I got you, Leo. Last stream was about 4 hours. That's about what we'll do today. We do plan longer streams sometimes, but right now that's about the average. Oh, are we prepped for a serpent? Yeah. Better than we were last time. If you guys didn't see last time, we got tossed into the water with one and almost died. Like, really should have died. Alright. Any serpents? What is happening to the O on our ocean? Oh, it's the big mountain. Okay, I see. Have I ever gotten wolf armor before going to swamp? I mean, kind of last episode, yeah. I mean, we stopped in a swamp, technically, before we got our iron pick, but we didn't get anything from it, Cordales. The last time we, like, reverse series, we kind of did. Not really. What's up, Yogurt? Could have tried to kill that bear for a chance at a trophy or a bronze pendant. That's fair. I just was not in the mood to kill it. I'm just going to vibe right past it. I want to get into the swamp and get my pickaxe. Yeah, efforts were made to not go to the swamp, but we did end up stopping at one for a little bit. Oh, also efforts were made for Spanish Vex. I feel like we're probably going to get a serpent out here, if I had to guess. The boat's doing fine, though. As long as we get the first hit. But to be fair, I really don't see any. This is like a prime serpent hunting spot, though. Both works, yeah. Welcome back, Magic Spud. Okay, we are... Uh-oh. It would be cool to have wind here. Makes it kind of hard for him to hit if we're actually moving too, which is nice. Please stop. We don't want to lose it though. That's the thing. Or hit something else. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good hit. Can't see anything. Oh shit. Okay. We're fine. I see a swamp. It's alright. We're busy, though. No, get your ass back here. Oh no, come on. Okay, I saw a swamp, we can go this way. See mountain on the horizon? Yes, we do have that. What's up, Moya? I'm at the bottom of the exclamation point. Oh, would that have been a good idea for having the sail over it? Hold on, where did he go? I will not let you heal. There he is. It's real hard if I can't see the exclamation point. Oh my god, bro is booking it. I don't even want to waste a shot for that. Bro, this feels like the fodder fight all over again from the backwards series. Just running. Also, yes, Moe. All the time. I'm guessing your completionist series is kind of having that right now. Your completionist playthrough. God dang it, dude. Where are we going? I was trying to outlast my rested buff. I definitely didn't get a serpent trophy there. We are taking on a wee bit of water. That's alright, though. We're fine. Hey, how about we don't keep moving, boat? Because you're going to cause me to drown. Drowning's bad for your health. Don't do it. Alright. That way, swamp. Yeah, I remember what you're building. I just don't... Like, I remember seeing the build pictures and stuff, but I don't remember exactly what it was either. Either way, though, you build some pretty awesome stuff. I'm pretty sure even if you completely change the base idea, it'll still be cool. What's up, Mr. Bisk? I've been pretty good. How have you been? Alright. Swamp acquired. Kind of. It's a pretty small swamp, it looks like, but all we need is like one crypt, and we're good. Even if we don't find a crypt, a blood bag will do for now. For us to go back and start something. So I see. That's... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, with the completionist comes that stuff too, where you have to... Where you have to do all of those. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, nice, Bisk. That sounds like a great time. I hope you're enjoying your time. What's up, Katie? You said you've been really missing the weekday streams? Oh gosh, okay. We're fixing the stream schedule as we come back. I had a meeting yesterday that I've been waiting for a little bit to kind of like figure out some like scheduling stuff. So we should have a more consistent stream schedule in the coming weeks. The goal is to get everything straightened out a little bit before 1.0 comes out. So I don't see a single crypt in here. I will try and get... Can I get a singular leech? Because that works too. Singular leech is also something that I need. Not that. Swamp has underwater real estate. It does. Also, I feel that way all the time when I come back. I just like... You know, you'll get back into it quicker than you think, though. Got ooze for the ooze bomb. We're unrested and wet, so I'd like to go back to base soon. I just want one leech to take with me. Just a singular leech, my friend. I saw so many load in when I started here. What's up, tree hugger? Oh yeah, Katie, for sure. 1.0 will be a huge time. Yeah, I've had some talks recently with people. Hold on. Oh, Swampa. Oh my god, I would have been so lost. Actually, this goes for everybody too. But yeah, the video I had yesterday, as well as stuff that I've talked about with other creators and stuff, kind of spans like a decent, at least like plan for what I'd like to do with content for at least probably the next year. You know, it depends how the series is going and stuff, but it's like, I mean, even if you look at me and Emma's No Map series, we should be back to it next week, I think. I'll have to ask her how her move is going and stuff. But, like, even that is going to take absolutely, like, a ton of time, a ton of weeks. So it's like, sometimes when we plan content like this, we're planning for years instead of months. But especially with some of the new series is what I'm looking at. That's kind of how it's going to be. Oh, we have 1 health. That's crazy. I just treat it like we're in hardcore, I guess. Also, welcome in, tree hugger. Spear toss to summon them. We can totally do that to summon the leeches. It's alright. Hey. Will you come back here, please? In the swamp, just eating fruit. Yeah, that's how I be. Lunch, like I said, lunchable in a dream. That's how we be. Alright, let's go back with this blood bag. Damn, that was loud. Okay. Metal smelted, I guess. Let's put serpent meat back. Mr. Pink, welcome back with the resub. For 4 months, welcome back. Thank you for that. Hell yeah. Poison pots are for the weak? Absolutely. Who do you think I am? Oh, we don't even have a mead kettle on this world. Okay. Oh god, alright, hold on. We need tin so badly. What do I have? Do I have anything useful? No. Okay, that cleared my inventory a lot, actually. That's nice. We'll have over 30 copper, which is nice. But we have no tin to support it. Alright. Here's the thing. I need a mead kettle and a mead fermenter before I even go back to the swamp. So... who's in charge here? Me, unfortunately. Hey, we have 0 deaths this playthrough. We're rocking and rolling. Alright, let's at least get our rested back. Rested is for the smart, not the weak. And we can just still eat these for now. Alright. Back out. We're not even on day 10 yet. We're in the swamp. It's perfect. Fan tin stick, yes. My favorite thing in the whole game, gathering tin. I feel like you only really have to do it once or twice, though, and then you're probably solid for the whole game. Odin created Valheim to punish the unprepared. So Odin created Valheim to punish me. The unprepared would have been a great channel name. That's crazy, Moya. I've seen stuff like that before. My asthma does not fare well and stuff like that, but it looks kind of cool sometimes. Kind of terrifying, but kind of cool. That's fair, Tree Hugger. That's really fair. As I wander out without repairing my gear, listen here, slinging stakes. If you came for peak gameplay and someone who knows what they're doing in every aspect, you came to the wrong place. Now, what you've gotten yourself into is watching someone who knows perfectly what they're doing in half of the aspects of the game and just completely ignores that the other half of the aspects of the game exist at all. So, that's the gameplay style we have. Yeah, this is par for the course. I'm actually over-prepped right now. Which half are we talking about? Alright, so like the part where you like build and organize and eat and rest, that part I don't pay attention to. Now like the combat part and like the planning for what I need for each biome in a different way, like of like what I need to get done, I can do that part a little easier. Calling out boss locations from before they even render in, I can do that part. Yeah, Katie, I feel like, yeah, it's crazy to think about, but like really when you think about that type of stuff, like that is how it would be. Like if I did weekly episodes of Hardest Settings, it would have been almost a year-long series, and so it's like instead of daily series, so it's like, yeah, those long series last a really long time, especially if you do them like weekly. You're impressed I have 3 foods. I don't know if you could really call raspberries food, but good enough. That's fair. Yeah, I either build off of something with no organization, or I build something like the modded base that's just like so big it doesn't even make sense. And even that base still wasn't organized until like the very last time we played it. Alright. Hold on. Tin go there, flint go there. Let's grab the coal. We're gonna smelt this while we sleep, because I cannot afford to have this just not going. Give me the... There we go. Lore accurate Viking. Bears wearing rags, having only eaten mushrooms. Exactly. Also, Leo, I have about 2,660, I think, hours. Only preparation I bring to the table is my inability to be unprepared. Hey, that's nice. That's kind of how it is with Emma. Like, she preps so hard that it's impossible for us to not be prepared when she's like cooking food and making gear. So it's like, that's the vibe. I love rocking unprepared. Also, all good, Magic Spud. You are right. It's probably been about 3.5 hours of play so far for the day 10. Probably slept through a decent amount. Okay. Let's put one of these back. Well, I need 3,000 charred bones maybe, so I might as well keep them. Yeah, exactly that. See, I'm the opposite of that. I'm like, oh, can I foresee me using this right this second? No? Alright, cool. We just won't have it then. Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to make all of that into tin. Or bronze. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Need to go get more tin. I just was supposed to make so much of that into other... Wait, we can make the mead kittle, though, right? Is it 4 and 6 and 2 hides? Yes, okay. That's fine. Alright, frost resist. We need 2 blood bags, which we only have 1 of. And we need a bit more fine wood. Let's go back and get our blood bag. We'll go get fine wood. And then, what do we have on us still? Oh, 10. We'll worry about the cauldron in the future. I used to over-prep most things, but burnout left me drained. See, I feel like I bring the ability to play the game fairly well unprepared. I feel like that's the thing that I bring to the table. I mean, we could do the last boss in silver armor without a death, so we proved that last stream of the reverse settings. Apparently we can do all the bosses in silver without dying. And having minimal food, actually. Alright. That's good. Take that. No turnips here either, which makes me a little sad. That's okay, though. Oh, purely silver armor? Yeah, that's what I had on for the last boss. But also, Moet, don't even compare me to Scales. That's not even a fair comparison. I will never be there. I'll never pretend like I'm there. That's 2 levels of playing this game. Nobody's there, to be honest. Exactly. I don't think anybody else is there. How's this doing? No. Dude, I'm so excited for the videos coming out, though. Yesterday, I started recording on a series that you guys won't see on stream. You guys will just see the movie of it, which I'm excited for. Like I said, we talked about some ARC stuff. And it's with a new collaborator, so... Of which we might go raid today, by the way. We'll get to that at the end of stream, but... We'll get to go meet our new friend. You guys will get to go meet our new friend. Okay, frost resist we have. Let's do our mead kittle. Which, I'm gonna be honest, our base is gonna look like really ugly. Like, uglier than you guys could ever imagine a base looking, and that's just because it's gotta be functional for now. Also, Smiley, I don't know yet. I think, so, it depends what comes first. So, some of the stuff will be stream, but most of it will be video. There is a point, though, where for parts of PvP, it might be a stream, which would be cool. The chest piece made from wooden-like materials. Oh, and Charleston, I completely forgot about that. You're right. You're right. That did make a really big difference. I forgot about that. We did wear the root harness for the fodder fight with silver gear. I completely forgot about that. You may not like it, but this is what peak base performance looks like. Oh, God. Okay. Back to altar. Peak base performance is single-digit FPS. True. Peak, I want to rip my own eyes off base. Exactly. Smiley, I'm glad you're excited for it. I'm also super excited for it. Also, Cordales, that's pretty much what I'm about to do right now. Like, that's exactly what I'm about to do. We're doing that exact thing. We're getting enough for a pick to mine silver, and we're dipping past it. We got the frost. We'll have the frost resistance going while we do it, too. So it'll be easy to, like, just hop up one of those mountains. You beat Queen before you beat Bone Mass for the first time? That's hilarious. It makes sense, though. Like, I mean, the swamp, if you can find the silver without the wishbone, which there's so many ways to do it, you're vibing. You don't need the swamp. Have an indestructible structure. Dungeon to hide in case of emergency. Oh, hold on. Oh, a crypt for a super nice base? That's kind of cool. I could see that. Dude, you could raise up the ground around it too and literally like make it your basement, kind of. You could make something cool with that. Yeah, I could see that. That makes sense. Alright. So... Did I even get enough, or is it 30? Hold on. I may not have even gotten enough. Right, it's 30, so we gotta go back. You know. We're smart like that. We're smart like that. We didn't find the bog witch, did we? No. I wish. Alright. Grab this close tree. Let's go. Tree hugger, close your eyes. Or just... I don't know. There's no explanation. A nomad blacksmith run, moving my shop each time I hit a new biome. Cordials, that would be, first of all, lore accurate for you, but also that would be cool. I feel like that'd be a fun run. Alright. Let's grab that stuff. Fermenter down. Boom. Stuff in. Boom. And we're back to swamp to keep looking for where we gotta go. We do have deer meat. We should probably cook up. We should probably cook it up. Just 2. Just real quick. You guys really know that I like cooking when I don't even have cooking stations. Alright. Okay. Cooked. We repair our stuff because we were reminded to a while ago, and we go back in with our extremely preparedness. Think we'll find any frost caves for Fenris, or are we gonna be roll for the long haul? I mean, I'm just gonna probably go straight for silver gear because the silver chest piece will keep us warm once we get up there. But I wouldn't be against having some Fenris gear for swimming purposes later, for jumping, for running through the Ashlands. For anything Ashlands, I would not mind having it. Alright, let's pick this up. Repair that bad boy. Shit. Notice the boat is quite far away. Oh god. I hate being in the water, dude. I don't see any. We're going. Why is there squishy noises around me? I hate it. Alright, go. We love leeches. We're not scared of them at all. There's a lot of really big mountains around us. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, Cordials, I'm excited then. I also think I will have fun with it. hope there's swamp. It looks like there's swamp on the right side over here. I really hope there is. Holy mountain, bro. Holy shit. Bigger mountain. Need biggest mountain. That might be biggest mountain. That's quite the large mountain, dude. Oh yeah, the leech jump was a terrifying moment in the channel. Nice Cordales. I kind of want to check that out. I want to see a little bit of a walk around. That is a beautiful mountain. This one's not a half bad mountain, and we've already passed like 2 or 3 on the way here. All of which are pretty amazing. That one's not bad either. We need a swamp crypt or a set of turnips, preferably both. Though I haven't really planted my carrots yet, so it's not like I can complain if we don't find any. Also, Tree Hugger, I recently saw that as well. I did not know that until recently either. Am I going to build a base at any point? If you see you're good on time? Maybe. If we see we're like really good on time, I wouldn't mind like using the night times while we're waiting to build some bases. Build like a base. Probably won't be the nicest base I've ever built, but it might work. Ah, Trippy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. What's up, the John Ann? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, Trippy. Hold on, give me just a second. How was your stream, Trippy? Hope it was good. Was telling the people that you're a god tier Valheim player? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Also, Vex, totally agree. We need more of that in the world. Just a vanilla Valheim run? Hey, that's still fun. I appreciate it, Moya. I feel like they are getting better. Like, when I saw the ranged only base in the thumbnail, I'm like, that is a badass base. Like, I like that. So, I feel like we have gotten better at it, but I feel like it's good to underestimate your own skills a little bit. I don't see anything good in this swamp. That's, yeah, exactly. But you gotta realize that's like, that's what I see the most often. Like, that's what, I feel like that is the comparison. Yeah, I don't see a single crypt. That sucks. Not a fan of that. We shall keep moving, I guess. We just keep going north. Who cares? One good crypt is all I need, exactly. I just need one. Alright, Vex, now we're pulling out words that I don't know. Cordales, you're talking about off the edge of the map? That's the only spot that I can think of. What's the most iron I've ever gotten out of a crypt? Probably close to 200. Up like in like 170s probably. You can never beat this game in less than 100 days. I want to spend 50 days building a base. And at least once before beating it. Yeah, that makes sense, John. I'm doing this because, okay, so for you guys that just came in from Trippy's stream, this is exactly what we're doing. And for you guys that don't know why we're doing this, we're doing this because when Valheim 1.0 comes out, we have a plan to try and stream the entire game in one sitting. Now, that's not going to be possible if we cannot beat the game in under 100 days and under 50 days. So yeah, we're going to have to get pretty good, and not even speedrunning, just playing the game quickly, dealing with the seeds, and dealing with the gameplay as it comes. But we don't have to get through the entire game, we just have to get through fodder. We don't have to kill all the bosses, we just need that fodder relic so we can go to the Deep North in a relatively decent amount of time once it comes out. But yeah. Yeah, Cordales, I've seen that before. There is actually, like, I forget what side of the map it's on, but there is actually an area where you can go down there and build and stuff. You thought I was just going to beat Deep North in a stream, not the whole game? No, the whole game. That's why we're doing this. We need to get better at going quicker. Yeah, that's fair, Moy. Practicing speed, I mean, this is kind of the way to do it, though. I want to practice speedrunning in a way that's not, like... Because I still want to be geared when I get there. That's the other thing. Like, you know, a lot of people speedrun, and the idea of speedrunning is, like, you beat it as quickly as you can, and then you're done. But, like, with this, I need to hit the Ashlands finishing it, but I also need to have good gear. So I'm taking a slightly different approach. A comfortably fast speedrun, exactly. A comfortable speedrun. What's up, Sharkskin? How long do you think the whole game would take? Because, I mean, 100 days is still 50 hours. Yeah, so I think that's why I said I want to get it down to 50 before 1.0 comes out. 50 days. Because we'll probably keep lowering the timer. Because at that point, that's 24 hours, and then I get to start Deep North. And it's like, okay, I could plan for a 36-hour stream. Give myself 12 hours to beat Deep North, and that makes sense. But... I think as long as that stream doesn't go over 48 hours, I could probably make it through it alive, hopefully. Looking forward to it heavy? Hell yeah. You gonna do a Deep North build blind then? Yeah, pretty much. We'll have to. Because, I mean, as far as a full playthrough with all the new 1.0 stuff that's not in the Deep North, the new stuff that comes out, which we're not going to talk about because we don't want to spoil it, but the other stuff that's also coming out for the other parts of the game, we'll get to experience, like, completely blind. And there's a chance that, depending on how people are playing, there's a chance that we'll be in probably the first group of people to finish the game from a new start. So, there may be, like, not that much guide that we can take for finishing it anyways. I'd worry that the Deep North would be too hard if you're rushing, and it might be. We might hit a certain point where I'm like, guys, this is impossible. But that's the goal. Even if we aim for that goal and it ends up being 2 days of streaming, that still means we beat the game in 2 days. I agree, Dexter. The trailer for it is so dope. Also, Cordales, I'll probably have a few set up like that, like permadeath-wise and stuff. I have a few permadeaths that have be ready for the Deep North, but also Babali, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in, guys. We're getting close to the goal. We're getting close to the follower goal for today. Okay, there's a crypt. Got a crypt. Let's go. Let's go. And it's right next to water, which means it'll be easy to get back. We're fairly far from base, but we can just circle this island and head back, and we'll be okay. Actually, no, we will not circle the island. We've learned that lesson. There's plenty of crypts here, too. Do I want, like, an iron mace, maybe? Too? Damn, that hurt. Okay, that should have been placed way closer. Come on. Please. There we go. Now that it's nighttime, we can go back and get our rested. Okay. Thought it wasn't going to connect for a second. We'll just come back and start doing this at night. The guide we get is our own intuition and a bunch of guesses when we get to Deep North. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I did the Ashlands for my first 2 or 3 times, though. I didn't really look much up. I just kind of did it. Just kind of, like, figured it out. And normally it works out better that way. Normally the way that that works out is, like, you do it slower, but you understand it better by the end of it. So, like, maybe you don't learn as fast, but you understand it much more in depth because you have to figure out the logic behind how everything works. Or else you just don't get to figure it out at all. What's up, Hands? You're doing your first ever playthrough right now. Is the fire sword from the Ashlands actually better than the other one-handed swords? So it depends what for, because it does fire damage. So if you're fighting something that's weak to fire, then yeah, it's great. But otherwise, it's a great sword. It also looks really cool for base decoration. Preferably, though, I like to use the two-handed swords. So I don't know too much about how good the actual one-handed swords are. We might die here. I'm gonna get up here for just a second. We didn't ever make a bronze mace, which we could have, but it's okay. We also never got our rested buff, which I went to go do. I prefer the lightning sword over the Dire Wind. Yeah, I feel like I really like the lightning two-handed sword. Like, it's so good. We've been playing Valheim since it initially came out. Yeah, pretty much, Trippy. So, like 2021, yeah, right around, like, you know, since Yagluth was the last boss and stuff like that. There were definitely earlier players than me, but we got in pretty early. Okay, I've got an idea to do this. This is a tip that I don't get to use very often. Oh shit, we can't use it in there. Ow! God. Ow. Ah, shit, I rolled too early. I got panicky. That's alright. It's not permadeath, we just didn't want to die. Having fun poking things with the crystal battle axe, poking a wolf off a mountain is peaky. Agreed, tree hugger. I love that, or hitting it with like a mace, like heavy attack. What's up, Firecracker? Welcome in. Also, Smiley, that's fair. I feel like a lot of people are like that. Oh, no matter how much suffering you went through, you never want to let go of those memories. Dude, Rocky is so, like, wise. I love Rocky. Also, that's fair, Hans. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Hans. Appreciate you. Hold on. I completely forgot about something. We're gonna pause for, like, 2 seconds real quick. Okay. We're good. Completely forgot about something that I had to do. That's alright. That happens quite often. Thanks for that, tree hugger. That's so funny. Oh, I see, Mickey Cat. Wait, do you not need a workbench for a sign? That's cool. Oh, no, you don't, I guess. Hell yeah, Hans. Love to hear it. First death was honorable? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, first death was to not having rested, but we can ignore that. We're making strides, at least. Ow. Soren, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Soren. Holy shit, we got... Dang. We got 19 iron off the first chest. We need what? One more? Also, true, Mr. Fantastic, it was slightly more than 2 seconds. But more raiders, exactly. Hold on. Oh god, I gotta type that. Oh, Soren, you were playing Minecraft. Nice. Ah, we are overweight. We're quite heavy. Let's put the stuff back in our boat real fast. I feel like if we have to sail this back, like if we've already got to sail it back, we might as well take back a little bit of extra. Because we want at least 30, right? Because we want the better boat too. I feel like it's, you know, fair thing. So I feel like bringing back like 50. But then we think about, you know, forge upgrades and stuff. We should bring back quite a bit. We should bring back whatever this crypt will let us. And obviously we have more crypts over here too. I may just go ahead and leave those. Or leave this portal. So we can come back when we need to. Oh, nice, Soren. That's cool. This place. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Moya. Nice. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Ow, that hurt. We're going to use the trick to not die from that. We're going to come out here and run the timer down and go back in here. And run the timer down. And go back in here. Do that a little bit. Also, yes, Dexter, I do play on keyboard. We're fighting the 4th boss and we have like 10 stacks of black metal scrap and it's day 252. Oh, nice. And hey, it doesn't matter what pace you're moving at. Like I said, I'm doing this to learn a little bit quicker of a playthrough for a different stream. It's nothing that anybody should necessarily be, like, aspiring to have their playthrough look like. We got rubies. We do need to start stacking up some trader stuff because, well, traders are kind of what we need. Oh, it is dark in here. It is so dark in here. Hey Leo, man, it happens, dude. People play at different speeds. People enjoy different things out of Valheim, too. I'm guessing if they've got that many stacks of black metal and stuff, they've been exploring and running around the plains quite a bit before fighting modern. What the hell is this? Why there's so many blobs, dude? Just a stack of blobs hanging out in the corner. Nice. I don't know why you couldn't see me for a second there, but I'll take it. We don't plan on doing bone mass. We'll take the amber. We don't plan needing blob trophies, so we'll use that. We need ancient bark too, so yeah. All right. 8 more iron. We'll take the rest of the stuff back to base. We will get the muddy scrap piles if we need them, but if we get everything from chest, then we won't. Yeah, shark skin. That was literally a tower of blobs for some reason. It was like, they were all just stacked up. Someone was playing poker with blobs as their chips. A little stack of them. Valheim poker with blob chips would be hilarious. How much iron do you think you need for this run? Sorry if you already said. Oh, you're good, Tree Hugger. I think I need about 50. But then, like, you know, more things keep getting added to my brain. Like, I'll need to make a blast furnace and stuff. So I think whatever I can grab from this is good. And leaving a portal over here is probably a good idea for later. Okay, so to drop this stuff back at base. We probably need to sell a bunch of our stuff for coins so it doesn't take up as much room, but that's alright for now. Oh my god, dude, we have no room for anything. I hate it. Alright. $50, I need more than that for torches. Well, I'm not going to be making any good deals, but... Alright, back in here. We have like 30 something so far. Give us a decent room here. A decent room or two would be great. It would literally give us enough iron to go back and not worry for a moment. Okay, we'll also need it for the silver sword, the blast furnace. We'll need it for a lot of things. Any forge upgrades we want. Ow. That has to be a 1-star, right? Nope. I'm just weak as hell. More amber pearls we'll take. We got 1 more iron. Go this way. Also, yeah, Tree Hugger, in the morning we will be there. Yeah, we will be there in the morning. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central. You know, any torches that are craftable with under... Wait. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gergs. Welcome in, Gergs, first of all, but yeah. Hey, listen, dude, sub builds take up so much iron for torches. I'm sure you know. So we've already gone that way, right? That's 1 room into the left. Yeah, okay, we've already been that way. That is technically a room. Don't know how good of one. Can't hear much more as far as like mobs in here. Hey, Tree Hugger. Ah, shit. Pickaxe brokey. We have at least 30 for what I said I needed. I know I'll regret having to come back later, but I'll be able to do it with an iron pick and a little bit better gear, which will just make it faster. Ergs, that's literally Valheim like heaven. That is Valhalla. That's amazing. Oh, we need to put this in the boat first. We'll repair our stuff and then we'll head back. Damn. Okay, 31. We'll have 31 iron. We've got enough. We can go real quick since we're out here already, and we can mark a few of these crypts and like we can mark a few crypts and look for turnip seeds real quick. There's a lot of stuff to mark out. Core spawner. We'll go ahead and mark this one off, even though I haven't technically finished it all the way. Wow, we've got a lot of them over here, dude. Got a lot of swamp crypts at this place. Nice, Mr. Fantastic Rage. That's amazing. See, me too, BT, but I hate that that means that one runs out before the rest, you know? Then I gotta... Now we got different timers. It is satisfying now. Oh, shit. Okay, didn't mean to punch. Have a nice day. Oh, where's all these spawners in the reverse series, huh? I needed these. Come on, turnips. Okay, reach. What's up, Gru? Welcome in. Glad you were able to catch a live. I don't see a damn turnip. I don't see anything. Okay. Head back we shall. Oozes are everywhere. Oozes, spawners. Apparently there's an abomination now. We're having a great time. Also, Smiley, that is not ideal. I mean, unless they get the kill. Okay. Oh, nice, Gru. That's awesome. Welcome in. Also, that's true magic spud. I might be able to do that in the future if I need it. I mean, I could probably do it even now if I wanted to, but I just want to get this iron back and make the pickaxe before I worry about anything else. Oh, we do need a little bit more iron. We actually will get one more set of iron. The reason I say that is because we also need to make the cooking rack for the serpent meat. So that means we need at least 2 more. So we might as well just take another set back to the boat. Also, Katie, what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean like for like a playthrough type stuff, like we've talked about before? Also, yes, Gurks, I feel like I've seen everything run away from me in this game. It's just only when I want to fight it that it would like to run away. Let's see how this one is. Oh my god, they're literally sitting on top of me. Oh, Katie, I don't know, but that... Oh my god, that would be so funny. I love seeing those challenges in other games. Other games being Minecraft, but yeah, I love seeing those challenges. That would be amazing. Oh, we never fixed our pickaxe. Nice. Smart. Big smart. Yeah, we're big smart. Okay. That was stupid. Revenge, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's get up on top of this crypt. We'll go back and repair. We'll take one more trip into one of these crypts. And then we'll take that iron back to base and smelt it. So, yeah, and Shelson, the way that it would work is like each item ID would be like switched with one for the run. So like you could get flame metal from like flame metal as a replacement for boar meat, but like Like, you know, that would be what it is for the entire run. It wouldn't be a new item every time it drops. Also, if you guys are wondering what we're talking about if there's like a Valheim randomizer mod. I don't think there is, but I would love to play one if there was. Let's go see what we can buy. I feel like we actually have a good amount of tradables. I feel like we're close enough to go ask. Ask what his price currently is. Holy crap! Nick on the line with 50 viewers. Drop it in. Welcome in, Nick. A foul smell from Nick on the line. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys don't know who Nick on the line is, he does a bunch of awesome series as well. Fairly difficult ones at that. Ones that, while I have touched similar ones, oh god, I cannot imagine doing those often as you do. You do great at them though. How was your stream, Nick? And thank you guys for coming in from Nick on the line stream. Okay, we got skeletons. We shall stay away from. Yeah, beautiful, man. You guys have been amazing with the raids today. Do this with permadeath? I mean, I could. It wouldn't be super hard. I just have to approach it slightly differently. Not being so stupid on some of these. Let's drop down here. And Nick, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand. I massively appreciate it. Okay. 409 coins. Let's go. Hey. Exactly, Mr. Fantastic. That's what I'm saying, though. I'd have to not be so stupid. I'd have to not go into the swamp without poison resist, without rested on berries. I'd have to play slightly smarter. Made it to the mistlines on your hard perma, cleared 4 mines, sitting on 5 fragments. Oh, gosh. Hard perma... I've done very hard, but I've never, like, split the gap and gone for hard permadeath. That's awesome, though. If you're getting that far, that's amazing. You're almost there. Dang, that's awesome. Okay. But heck yeah, dude. That sounds like a great stream. Oh. Eh. Okay. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. Headed back to base. For times charms, I say once you get past the rebellious workforce in form of copper mining trolls, it's smooth sailing, right? Exactly. So I've lost... What have I lost very hard permadeaths to? I lost one to a wolf running down into the meadows, like really early and killing me. I lost one... Oh god, this is the worst one too. I lost one very hard permadeath after I had tamed wolves to missing a jump to my boat and dying like with a bunch of leeches in the water. Just because I missed the jump to my boat. And then, yeah, copper mining troll got me the last time I tried it. It's rough. It's rough out there with those challenges. You keep trying to... what's up? Ping King? Day 2 of Ask for Pure Fish Challenge? Absolutely, probably not. Unless we only go to Yagluth. Also... Pink, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Hell yeah. If you guys got a gifted sub from Pink and you guys are watching right now, please make sure to tell him thank you. That's extremely generous. Thank you so much, Pink. Tigler, thank you so much for the follow. Hell yeah. That's amazing. They run so fast and very hard. Oh yeah, dude, everything in very hard. You have to pretty much just use frost arrows so you have any chance of actually fighting stuff. Also nice sword. On YouTube chat, you try to set up a Great Dwarf farm, but they keep spawning on me. Any tips that would help? I have a roof over, I have trap 3, but it's still spawning day or night. Yeah, so if you've got a Great Dwarf spawner, they are going to spawn constantly. So I mean, if you're trying to make a farm, you want them spawning constantly. Right? Make sure you refresh your browser to get ad-free viewing. Exactly. If you guys got subs on Twitch, make sure to refresh your browser for ad-free viewing to get the effect of your sub as well. Also, Fantastic Rage, pretty much anything survival. And if I haven't played it, I would probably consider it. Alright. So, one more set of iron is what I wanted. You can't shut off the Great Dwarf spawner to build a farm? No. No, not really. There is no off button for it. You either have them spawning or you don't, so... I don't know if there's a max amount it can spawn, to where you could trap like 5 of them in a different hole somewhere, and leave them that way, but otherwise, probably not. Not that I know of, at least. Okay, this is a new one. We haven't been in this one yet. We kind of just barely touched the other one, but... Oh, come on, stop. This looks like a decent room. Nope, it's not. I thought that was one of the nice hallways with like 6 little spawns on the side. It is not. Also, because we see some new faces in chat today, we're gonna drop that, and we're gonna drop the Discord in both chats. If you guys want to hop in the Discord, you guys totally can. You guys are more than welcome to hop in there. See you, Mr. Fantastic Rage. I appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see you back. Okay, we got all the iron arrows in the world we could ever want right now, which is nice. Okay. Jumped over my shit. It's odd to me that the torches take damage from the poison blast. Gee, but that might be the way to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, just get the Great Dwarf somewhere else at the max amount of spawn. If there is a max amount of them that spawn, which I think 3 is the amount, then just put them somewhere else. Oh, and then put the roof on? Okay, I see. Maybe shark skin. Maybe the torches are alive. New Valheim. Also, we don't have rested again because I'm stupid. I don't know what problem is today, but ow. Glad that killed him because I was out of stam. We do technically have enough iron now, but I was gonna get greedy. That doesn't have anything. We're not gonna mark this one off either. We're just gonna take the few iron we got. It's enough for the cooking station as well. Can I please get out? There we go. Place campfire in the entrance. We don't have any stone. Don't have any stone. And yes, well, you're right, Magic Spud, there's never enough iron. For right now, there's enough for this run. We'll never have enough iron, but that's okay. Right. We're gonna go back and sleep and then hope for a serpent on our way home. Ouch. $35. That's enough for a boat, a pickaxe, and a cooking station. And a stone cutter. It's perfect. Will we need way more than that in the future? Probably, but for right now, that's fine. Hey, could you guys not break my stuff, please? I enjoy my workbench being where I put it. Alright. Let's re-rest. Sounds good, Nick. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it. It's great to hear that your permadeath is going the way it's going. I wish you luck on it. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Nick likes pizza with banana. That's crazy, but, you know, I kind of respect the crazy choices. Unless it's not true. Unless it's misinformation. Pink. You know, Pink, we could change that. Alright, let's take our swamp portal back. Or no, we're going to leave our swamp portal there. We're going to go through our swamp portal and come back. There's never enough iron. The wind is always facing you, and there is no Yagloth stone. I see, Nick. You know what, though? It sounds absolutely insane, but like I said, people got brave food choices they enjoy. That's fine. I know you're not saying you enjoy it. That's crazy. Someone's outing you for that. I like that joke. Next time we raid you, we're coming with banana on pizza. Oh, Mr. Pink, don't you worry, we will. We'll be right back to that shortly. And Shostin, I have not had that. Sounds good, though. Also, wind is facing me. Exactly, BT. We all got weird stuff like that. Okay, so we have no wind, as we were told. We don't have enough iron, as we were told. And apparently we won't find Yagloth. But we don't need Yagloth this playthrough, so maybe we will find it. It'll probably be on the beach staring at us as soon as we try and go into the mountains. Crazy, Katie. Nice headshot. That sounds good. Alright, we got wind. Let's go. We have like the slightest amount of wind, but it's wind. I don't think we're going to get a serpent in the Black Forest like this, but it's alright. We'll take it. Just sail straight south through this giant patch of ocean, which will probably give us a decent chance of a serpent. If it's still nighttime. It might not even still be nighttime when we get there. TBR, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing great. How are you? This way, we'll catch some wind. Alright, let's go. Missed the first death of the playthrough. How did it happen? It just happened to some draugrs and me being unrested in a swamp crypt. That's crazy. But yeah, rank. That's just how it happened. Being a little stupid. Not see. Now the game can just always have backwards wind. Literally always. I bet the logic for calculating the wind 90% of the time in this game is get which way the character's facing, put wind other way. That's it. Same, Gurgs. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't help right now that I'm texting and sailing, which is not helping. Not helping. What are you guys discussing in YouTube chat? Oh my god. Oh, nice, Cordell. That's amazing. Nick, no. Don't tell him I was touching my phone while driving. We're gonna get wind to go through the giant ocean biome as soon as it becomes daytime, so we can't get a serpent. We love it. Okay. Straight shot home now. That is, I think we're going to that mountain next. It's huge. Sailing and texting is what is distracted sailing and irresponsible. Wait, hold my beer while I go shoot frost arrows. Something exactly. All jokes aside, weather's predetermined. I know it's technically like, I didn't know if the wind was a part of that as well, but I know that the like the fog and with the wind, or not the, I didn't know if the wind was, but the fog and the rain and all of that type of stuff is a predetermined thing that happens, like in a predictive pattern. Winds constant too. Oh, I see. That's odd. That's cool, though. It makes sense. I wonder why sometimes, but... Also, JLab Vision, I'm pretty sure Mr. Pink donated subs, so that is who I'm guessing you got it from, my friend. Hey, Gurks, that's fine. Hold my frost mead. Hold my lingering stam mead while I do this. Don't think we're gonna get a serpent in this kind of storm. Barely dripping rain. We've already been there. We've already been to the one on the left, so yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, there's nothing new for us to do. I know the wind is constant. I saw a chart for it. I just didn't pay attention. Same. Same. Also, Mr. Walu, I have not. Maybe after 1.0 comes out, I'd be open to it. Maybe even be open to seeing if I could do it not solo. We'll see. Also, Gurgs, that's the worst. I hate when creatures can hit you in the water and push you out further, but you can't fight them in the water other than punching them. I don't get why I can't pull my spear out in the water. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's terrifying. I hate it. Do a mod so half drops doesn't include crops? Maybe, actually. I still think half drops is just stupid, though, because, I don't know, here's the thing about that. I know, I get the idea for hardest settings, to make it actually the hardest settings. The thing is, though, that's never going to be something that affects the quality of the video. It's just going to affect my quality of life in making the video, and it's going to make me resent the series and hate it with a passion. That's all it's going to do. Thank you, Cordales. Appreciate you for hanging out. Yeah, I agree, BT. Fist weapons should sound on the water as well. Almost back home. What day is it? It's day 12, so 12% of the way through the challenge. I don't feel as good as I felt the other day. I feel like we wasted a lot of time in getting our portals, and I'm not a big fan of that. Also, Anchos, it does not sound fun to you to do that the half times. I agree. Like, it's just like, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, I get like the raids and stuff like that makes funny moments for the streams, and having no map means, or like streams or videos, having no map means I get lost. Having no portals means I have to plan better for my journeys. And very hard combat makes the combat harder, but that one just makes the videos take longer to make. Like, it won't, the same things will happen in the videos. It will just take me longer to make them. Which I try and avoid difficulty stuff like that, where it's just going to make my life worse and videos come out less often. Because #1 thing of a YouTube channel is make videos. You guys have got some crazy Valheim character names. Exactly, Mr. Wallow. I feel that as well. Like, that's exactly how I feel like it would be. I feel like it'd be terrible. There's just no way that that's going to be a good playthrough. My brother's seeing a clip of someone getting their base wrecked and troll raid is finally what convinced him to get into Valheim. Dude, who is that? Okay, I know exactly the clip you're talking about. That's like, it's the best clip of, it's one of the best clips of Valheim. Because he pauses the game right as the troll log hits his face. And just screams. I think he was streaming yesterday, actually. But yeah, I love that clip. I mean, there's plenty of clips of that happening, but that's the one that I think of. Alright, we need to whip it just a little bit right. Just a wee bit. Yeah, and shows that makes sense. That does not seem like it's fun. That's all, dude. Hardcore death is so difficult. It's so depressing when you die, and you've put hundreds of hours into work into a character. It sucks so bad. Yeah, Max, that's the one. I forget that guy. I know the streamer. I know of the streamer. I just forget his name. Like I said, I think he was streaming Valheim yesterday. I think he streams a lot of games, but... Thought I just saw a Rocky. Sorry. Just scared to do a permadeath right now. The no boss run is challenging enough. That's fair. No boss run is on the same level as permadeath, I would say. Obviously, permadeath takes more consistency. But like, the no boss run is difficult. It is very hard. Oh god, Dexter, that's horrible. Also, how the hell did this happen? Oh, I did that, actually. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, a wee bit more coal is what we'll need, but that's fine. For right now, we can go back and get the rest of our stuff. Oh, nice, BT. I know what video got me into Valheim. But yeah, it's like, as well, I feel like Valheim, the reason content's so, like, good for it is because so many people found the game through content. Like, that's why so many people make content for Valheim, is because so many people found the game like that in the first place. Yeah, interested. I agree. I would also have done that. Just rolled it right back to having your character actually fixed. All right. 12 iron. Extra 15 in here. This is going to be a very ugly base for still a while. Let's start to get some wood, though. Maybe we can unugly the base a little bit. We can even go back to altar real fast. Let's... Hold on. That's swamp portal. We got altar portal. We're going to go back and get just a little bit of... just a little bit of elder buff and some wood. Just maybe make the base a little bit nicer. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. We're gonna need wood for smelting anyways, but it might be nice to have. Also, Mr. Wallow, I have actually done that on an older channel that's not this one. I have already done that. Now that video I don't think is public anymore, but it is a blast. It is a fun time. I would love to do that at some point in the future. And you don't even have to beat the full game. You could just set, like, okay, you guys gotta kill me before I get to Elder. Or something like that. You could set it so that it doesn't take nearly as much time as well. Alright. do you mean by that, Bisque? You now be the dream of Valheim. Valheim Manhunt would be awesome. Yeah, it's a fun time. Even Season 2 of Modded, we kind of had a PvP thing going where it was open world PvP, and there was a bit of manhunting going on for bosses and stuff during that as well. Oh my god, we still didn't get rested. I'm so stupid, dude. I don't have... Why would I have the stone? We've just gone back to our base for rested so many times and not gotten it. It's ridiculous. Okay, are we gonna do that right now? Also, I need to put something in the Discord from yesterday that was really funny. I was playing Valheim with someone that has not played the game before. And they saw the Valkyrie and they sent me a picture. She sent me a picture of what she thought it looked like, and I was like, yeah, that's... I don't know. I will never look at the Valkyrie the same. Or the Fallen Valkyrie when we get to the Ashlands. I'll have to send that gift to the Discord, though. Here, I'll do that while I get rested. Hold on. Oh god, I gotta roll back. I gotta scroll back up and find it. No, I can't copy it. Okay, I will have to find a way to I'll have to find the gift later, actually on Discord, but alright, we have rested buff. We're chilling. We got food. More wood. I hear a boar trying to destroy our portal. Could you please stop? I hear him over there. Oh, it's a neck. I guess I didn't hear a boar doing anything. He didn't even hurt the portal. I can't even repair it. How are you that weak? Right, we'll have to cook that. Oh, we're running out of even boar meat. This is bad. We need to make a cauldron and have, like, actual food. Alright. Iron. And then... That's 18, so we can't quite make the pickaxe yet. So we've got to turn the rest of this into coal. Dude, how many extra stone axes do I have? I see them just... We had to throw one out into the ocean. We still have one right here. Cook up our food. Don't know how far 2 boar meat will get us, but it'll get us somewhere. And then as far as our wood, we really didn't end up with that much because, well, we just used all of it to turn into coal. But while that's turning into coal, we can craft a base. Make a base. Okay. I don't even need to snap to the rest of my base. I can do this, like, down here, actually. Let's do that. Let's do it, like, down in this area. Again, it doesn't even have to be nice. It can be a small little compact base. It's just gotta work. It can be even smaller than the one that we had for reverse. Also, I did know that, Dexter. Me and Emma used that for our No Map series, and it works quite nicely. But I know I won't have it on for the run that I play for the Deep North coming out, so I don't want to plan to have it. Let's just snap like this. See, that's fine size for now. That'll at least have, like, we can build a little smelting area outside and stuff. Maybe we'll build it longer than that. How much more wood do we have? Not enough. Maybe we'll just build like a longhouse. I feel like I haven't actually really built a longhouse on the stream. Welcome back, fantastic. Stamina's horrendous. Oh, and our elder buff is gone. Yeah. It doesn't have to be nice. Casually builds fancy floors. I mean, they're just rotated floors. It doesn't have to be the best thing ever. But I want it to look, you know, if we can make it look nice for about the same amount of effort, we will. Got ideas. And oh yeah, we'll also be able to build a stone cutter over here. I won't build the floor out of stone just because too much effort and work, and you guys know that I'll put like way too much time into a stone base, but we will at least be able to make a hearth. Okay, I know what makes sense here. So see if this is long enough to do it with. So we'll have a 3 wide section, and then a hold on, 3 wide section. Storage. We'll have window. Honestly, this could probably be at the window to save some space. I hope it'll let me get into that. We'll have to see where we can put windows. For now, 3 wide storage section. This, we'll have a forge on that side, and then we'll have room for black forge in the altar table. And then we will have... we need like 2 more out. It will take a second to build, but it's going to be the base that we have for the rest of the playthrough, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Bisque, that's how I feel like it always goes. I feel like that's always how it ends up going. We're gonna have to wait tonight, though, for the iron to smelt and stuff, so we might as well just hang out over here and do this for a second. We'll have core wood for some of the beams. Okay. I hope this is long enough. We still might need more. I'm thinking we'll have to break this other tree and do more. The idea is I want to have 2 sets of crafting stations, so say the forge will go here. I'm just going to mark that now with that. And then we'll have our hearth, and then we'll go out like 3 more to do our floor for our comfort area. I'll have a smelting area and a farm outside, and this will be our base for the playthrough. Done in like 20 minutes. You can fit a lot of storage in a 3x1 area. True, you can. Also fantastic. You just get better at it as you do it. The more time you spend doing it, the better you get. And also being around other people that do it very well is a great way to get better at it. Let's go check how the coal's doing. It looks like it's done. We can stack up a wee bit of core wood over here to make our weight easier. Oh, we need portal area too. We'll just assume that we have 2 portals like we did in the ranged only playthrough and that we can get away with that. I don't know if we even have quite this much iron, but that's okay. Damn, bro, where'd you come from? Okay. Whole army's coming out. That's fine. We need more Great Orphies at some point. Come here. There we go. A little hurt, but that's fine. Brute trophy, which I don't want. Tap our... Oh, we got our mead base done. Frost meads, iron, beautiful. And new base going up. Oh, come on. Literally everything you could ever want. Break some more trees down. Oh, hold on. Rested buff. Do that first. Alright. There we go. What's up, Manus? Welcome in. Chaos reigns as always. Appreciate the epic intro. I feel like you should be able to cut trees with a sword. I mean, you can at least cut the small trees with a sword. I will say, though, I feel like a sword, like a real sword versus real, like, hardwood trees might not do that well. It's definitely not the ideal tool. Oh great, it's raining on my new foundation. Love to see it. My new foundation that's now all going to need to be repaired. Why wouldn't it need to be? Leave my arrow in place. The sword is not designed for cutting trees. Exactly. I feel like if a sword was really good at cutting trees, we would be using swords to cut trees. I'm not saying that logically you shouldn't be able to at least, you know, use like a flame metal double-handed sword to break like a beech tree, but I blocked that without my shield. And we're getting all the extra wood we could want. You're able to cut them with battle axes, why not swords? That's true. Battle axes are more battle axey than actual axey. See, that's more of a fair argument, at least. They are still axes, but that is at least a fair argument. So I just realized that that's only 2 wide. Fuck. What's your favorite part of the game? Well, Leo, I really like the Ashlands. That's probably my favorite part, but... We played around with battle axes. I'm not a fan of the tempo of them, of like the speed at which they hit and the speed at which you need to be dodging with them and stuff. I don't really like that about it. So, yeah, not really too much. Oh, see you, Pink. Good luck, my friend. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And thank you for hanging out. God dang it, dude. Why is our stagger so bad? Hey, BT, I feel like that's part of the experience, by the way. I feel like that's needed. No, things do work. I mean, machetes and stuff do work, but... I also get progression-wise why they made it not possible to do it. If I cut a tree down with an axe, I would die because I either hit myself or it falls on me. Nice. What's up, Probina? Only one mediocre health food? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know health food's terrible right now, but... And also, like, not an upgraded shield. No, you know, we're in bad shape right now for that. I get that. But... kinda sucks for right now. Beautiful. Alright. And then this will be our bed. So what I want to do is 45. Oh my god. Snap to the right place, please. 45. 26. 26. Like to do this above my bed. Honestly, I like that on both sides, I think. Yes, BT, I did. Definitely did. Again, don't know if it was a good thing, but, you know, it happened. Almost day 4. Oh no, it's almost day. It's day 13, but it's about to show up as actual daytime. And then our base will be almost done. Our metal is smelted. We would put a hearth up, have better rested, make a little bit better food with a cauldron that we should probably smelt the stuff for, and we'll be on to the mountains. I think we'll just make serpent meat stew and cook serpent meat with like a stam food, and we'll be good to get through the mountains. We've got enough to make 6 of each. The other thing I think I should do is frame this out with core wood in some ways. Damn, that ran out fast. I mean, I guess we're getting more core wood than anything. We can turn that into coal, too. We don't use it. That's true, BT. It's true. What's the dumbest thing I've done? In Valheim-wise? Valheim-wise is probably jumping in the water with a leech on permadeath and dying because I missed the jump to my boat. That's probably going to forever be the stupidest thing I've ever done. That or falling for Emma's twig trap a second time. Also not a highlight. Out of wood again. Twig trap. So pretty much I fell into it. We had a bet for who could kill each other with a twig. Training dummy. And I put her in a hole with it because I thought it'd be funny, like, you know, kind of reminder that the challenge was there. And then we'd start doing it to each other. Oh, dude, she was ready to do it as soon as I did that. She trapped me in there twice. One of the times for like 40 minutes. And the second time I fell right back into it. And I was like, oh, dude, I just need to die to this thing so the bet can be over. It's horrible. Getting tortured. It was my fault that I was being tortured, but I was getting tortured. Watched your Max Raids permadeath recently in one of the 3-hour videos. Nice, Big Fish. Well, we're glad to have you here. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the content. Right. We can get rid of one of these workbenches here in a second. I'll repair pretty much all of this because it all decided to be damaged. Okay, and then we'll do... I like the idea of doing doors like... Do we want core wood? Yeah. Oh god, we have no wood. We'll need more than this anyways, but still. How much more we need? Quite a bit. What's up, Lorenz? Also, Dexter, that's hilarious. That's pretty much why it happened. That's why the bet was made in the first place, is because I was like, how do you manage to do that? So then that bet was born. The bet was born there. Oh, okay, no, we're good. Oh, what about in general, like real life? Yeah, see, the stupidest things I've done in real life, we probably shouldn't divulge on the internet. You know. Probably not the best idea. Sorry, I was reading something on Discord. Probably not the best idea to do that. That Valheim 1984? Of course, man. I saw your comment the other day, too. But I have not responded to it yet. But I appreciate it. How has your streams been going? I hope they've been going well. Hope your series have been going well. Okay, we have no weight. And Justin, surprisingly, you know, I hold a fair I hold a fair ground for that, where I try to stay away from doing anything too stupid. That doesn't mean I always do that, but sometimes, you know, sometimes I try and stay away from the stupid. Okay. We need it. Stairs. Do I want the X's like I have down there? I think so. On good, hardcore is rough. Died twice to the queen last week. Oh, jeez. 1984, that's rough. Yeah, I feel that. At least, is it permadeath or is it hardcore? Either way, still not fun. Hardcore deaths suck. But if you still have your world, that's slightly better. But yeah. Also fantastic, I do not, at least at my house. Still got some, like, childhood pets at my parents' house and stuff. Unless you're talking about in-game, in which case the answer's no. But... hardcore permadeath? Each death, new one. Yeah, that's terrible. That's insane. So you're playing the hardcore, like, preset, but on permadeath? That's insane. That's rough. Cool video idea, like, or, stream idea, though. Like, cool content idea. Love it. Terrifying, though. Okay, we do not need to be getting that detailed with it. My brain really wants to, like, go full detail mode now. We'll get a little bit more in here, but... yeah, it's... we've probably got enough. But if every 2 I did this, right, it would be perfect. It would be amazing. And that'll be the last thing that we do with this base. One more there. Guys, we're never done building. Is the way of Valheim. Even though this is just our little starter base. First quit was 67 hours. Second one was 49 hours. I mean, you're getting... it's 1984. It sounds like you're at least getting, like, the reps in. I mean, to be getting to Queen in 49 hours on hardcore settings is, like, really good. That's, like, even though you're taking these really difficult deaths, it sounds like you're getting really good at the game from it. So... I mean, it sounds like you're already pretty damn decent if that's how quickly you're getting there, but it looks like you're at least making progress and stuff like that. That's crazy, though. That's... oh, God. See you, Gergs. Appreciate you stopping by. What's the stupidest Valheim weapon, in my opinion? Let me think. I mean, everything has a use. I'm gonna say the Iron Sledge, though. Just the regular Iron Sledge, not the Demolisher. The regular Iron Sledge takes so much stuff to upgrade, it's insane. You will never have a fully upgraded one with any reasonable amount of resources. Especially when you could just upgrade the Stag Breaker or make a Demolisher later. Wood, more wood. Our storage situation is not going to be phenomenal, but it'll be here. Have it, at least. We need to fix our axe. We need to make some food. Also, I am somehow already losing my voice today, which I don't understand, but we shall hydrate some more and hope that it doesn't go away too much. That is one of the things that I worry about the most with the really long streams, is that my voice will not hold up for it. I do worry about that. Alright. Let's see. 22 coins. How many total we got? Okay, we get... is this worth taking over to the trader? I feel like it is, but... Actually, no, there's no way we can buy this stuff yet. No, we cannot buy anything yet. Okay, we'll just consolidate this for now. I just don't feel like carrying all of this around or having this in all the chests. But we came up here to repair. We got repaired. Let's make our pickaxe. What are we doing? Can we make our pickaxe yet? Do we need a forge upgrade, probably? Yeah. So let's just go ahead and move the forge down there and make an upgrade with it. I don't know which one we'll make yet, but it'll either be the copper one or the stonecutter one. The stonecutter one's real cheap. Stonecutter one is real cheap. I don't know if I like the look of these doors. I like the smaller gates like that, but I don't... Something about them seems slightly off this time that I've built it. Boom. Remember when I bought Grounded and got jumped by a wolf spider? Never played the game again because I'm terrified of spider. Yeah, I mean, at least they have an arachnophobia mode where I think it's literally just the word spider, or something like that, or that takes away the legs or something. But yeah, Grounded is a terrifying game. Grounded really needs to be in the horror game section. I love that game, but it's terrifying. It's not even just those, dude. Having like a praying mantis jump on you in the middle of the night when you're not ready for it is terrifying. Okay, this is our humble abode for the time being. I like this being storage. Oh, shoot. Hold on. No, this needs to be closer. It's gonna be there. Those are gonna be probably real smushed together for now. Maybe we'll put this over here. But yeah, the way that I want to fit everything in here is gonna be kind of difficult. Let's go get the stuff for a stonecutter next. What a nice humble abode. Thank you, Nick. It exists. It's there. It's small, but it's ours. It's better than whatever we have going on over here. So we'll bring a stonecutter down. See what we can do. Yeah, and Shaw said, I feel like that's not a good way to go about that. I feel like they should have done that in a better way. I feel like that's maybe not the way that you do that. Like, that doesn't help really much at all. I like this one more. Reminds me of my own. Nice. You got a longhouse too, I'm guessing? No, dude, every time I look somewhere, there's something that's not repaired. We love rain in Valheim. So I think we do a hearth. Do we need a half snap? No. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, hold on. There we go. We should probably raise that part up to have a little bit of room for that. Okay, so the idea is we'll have this, we'll be able to walk around it, and then we'll have a comfort area back here. That's about everything that I want. For right now, the stonecutter can go next to the workbench, even though I won't really use it like that. Oh, the shack next to the longhouse? Oh, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Where the overhangs at? Listen, we don't have time for that. I know the overhangs would look phenomenal, but we can't. I think bottom works better for that. Oh no, I'm out of core wood. No. That's fine, we still have plenty. And then 26-degree roofs go up here. No time. Bro, I have to make a chimney. My fires have to work inside or I can't sleep. I have to make a chimney. That's different than the overhangs. That's needed. Okay. I vibe with that. I could make it... Hold on. We got like 5% more detail I could do here. We might as well just split that beam. That doesn't matter. I like that. Looks beautiful. It's like an inland boathouse? Yes, kinda. Okay. Alright. That's made. Do we have chains? I don't think we have any or got any. We'll have to go to we'll have to go somewhere at night. We'll have to go to the swamp at night. Which is why we left a portal over there. And I want to try and line up a cooking area on top of that. So let's go grab a little bit of... Let's go grab a little bit of stuff from the cauldron, or for the cauldron. And we could go back over there and look. It'll be nighttime here in just a minute. We can go back and look for chains here in a minute. What? More bear. I don't think there's any out there. Okay, we literally have not a single health food right now, and that's just gonna have to be okay. It's just gonna have to get us through some wraith hunting and some tin hunting. At least a little bit more than that. Maybe one more node would do it. Silent, I love that outlook on that. You still lose time, but, you know. Also, Dazzy, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, hitting our follow goal of 420. If you guys are on the YouTube and have not followed the Twitch yet, make sure to head over there. But thank you so much, Dazzy, for that. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, and Shasta, that makes, okay, that kind of makes sense, though. I feel like, yeah, you don't want to do that either. I feel like you don't want to do that either, because, like, yeah, then you'll start to hate. You'll start to have, like, despise for something that's cute. Like, you just gotta pick something in the middle, like a dot or the word spider, if you're gonna have an arachnophobia mode in a game. That makes sense. Also, I should do this the other way around, too. If you guys on Twitch have not seen the YouTube, that surprises me, but also, it could happen. So go check out the YouTube as well. That's where all of these get saved as VODs, and where all of these get turned into edited movies. I hope we still have coal. That does look a lot nicer than the little shack that we had. I appreciate that a little bit more. Do we still have any coal? God damn it. Fuck off, bear, for just like 2 seconds. Wait, we could smelt 5. How much more do we have? 4, probably? Oh, we have 1. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. We'll turn one of these into smelter for now. Probably like we should have had the entire time, but... Or a kiln. One of these into a kiln. Alright, we shall hang out here for just a second. I don't hear the bear anymore, which is good. We're just going to kind of wait for a few coal. Do we want to sleep through this? Does this have coal left? We have 14. That's actually not bad. The stone axe needs to get out of here. Alright, do we want to sleep through this? I'm almost feeling the sleep through it. Oh no, we need... What am I doing? No, we gotta go get chains. Hold on. We're going to get chains. Stupid. No sleeping. Exactly, Tree Hugger. You're right. No sleeping allowed. I must go get chains. Oh, Wraith, let's go. I hear two of them. I hear one to my left as well. Oh, do we have to hit the tree next to it? Sounds like there's one way lower. I hate how bad their sense of hearing is for how high they go. Are you mad? You gotta be mad. Nice. They're pretty strong, actually. Yeah, we need like 10 of them at least. Probably won't get all of them tonight, but we do need a ton of them. There's the other one. Did you guys not die with ears? Why are you... There we go. They can't hear me making noise, like, ever. Except for when I'm, like, trying to sail past, and then they can see me from 100 meters away, of course. What's up, Blink? Welcome in. How are you today? Okay, I need minimum one more. We didn't ever go left for turnip seeds, so I can look for those while I'm doing this. Have to keep looking up. There could be one in that structure, actually. Hold on. I'm only now about to fight the fourth boss on day 252. That's fine. As long as you're having a good time playing the game, it's no rush. Again, I'm doing a weirdly specific run for a weirdly specific reason. If you're not doing that, that's alright. Elder power player, what a legend. Hey, honestly, if we get poisoned, it might save us. It's got that healing buff added to it now. It's not too bad. Oh, god damn it. No. I just wanted a Wraith. Now, I don't know that it would matter that much right now with our current food situation, but that's besides the point. I've gone vegan, exactly. Dude, we've joked about the vegan run, like a vegan permadeath. But I was like, technically you can't even make armor if you are doing vegan permadeath. You can't use animal hides. Come on. Oh yeah, that was at least close enough to make him mad. Come on, me boy. A little scary. A little scary. Stupid. I don't know why I went for 2 hits. Third chain. Let's go. Back to base. Blink, you used Mistwalker for Queen and Carpus Buckler had 2 close calls. You still use root armor or bronze armor. That's true. I don't know that that's the best, but... You can make padded armor? That's true. Padded armor you could make. Alright. Padded armor's not bad, actually. If we just beat fodder with no deaths with root harness and silver, we could do it with root harness and padded. Alright, maybe the vegan playthrough's possible. Maybe the vegan playthrough's possible. Oh god, I hate the thought that that's actually possible. What have we done? Also, thank you, Zach. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Appreciate you coming to stream. Alright, better to fight and fall than live without hope? Exactly. Thank you, Rocky. See, guys, we love Rocky's motivational quote of the day. I feel like that should be a bot in the Discord. We should get all the Rocky quotes and have them go throughout the day. Okay, we're going to sleep for the last 3 hours of the night and let that stuff power through real quick. The fun part about this is when I actually am doing the stream that this is in prep for, we will be able to sleep through everything and probably will sleep through everything. So that'll be nice. Because that won't be a daytimer, that'll just be as much time as I'm spending. Alright. 410. 1010. I can't break that because I don't have a forge. I need 3 iron. Like that, and then we'll get the mead kittle on the other side. I wonder if I can just break the mead kittle. Blink, I've also seen that one, I think. The Rocky quotes are surprisingly, like, insightful. It's kind of hilarious that they've decided to do that, but... that will break damn near instantly. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Welcome back, RJ. I don't think you've missed too much. Been to the swamp. We're about to go to the mountains. Okay, mead kittle's done. Fermenter can go somewhere in here. We could put it in the corner or something, or leave it where it's at. I think the strongest mob is for each area, not including the bosses. I mean, I feel like the troll-like mob is what we'll call it. So, like, the troll, the stone golem, the abomination, you know. You could argue between Fallen Valkyrie and Morgan in the Ashlands, but it's probably going to be Lord Redo. And if you don't want to go to Lord Redo, like, yeah, probably one of those two. Definitely the Yawl in the Mistlands. Or a 2-star Diverger if you piss it off. But 2-star Yawl is also pretty terrifying. Okay, we need to make 10 iron nails and an iron pickaxe. Which the iron pickaxe still requires something else for now. We need a little bit of stone. And a good amount of wood. Like 25, I think. Something like that. So the question, did you call Yaggleth Lord Redo and why? No, Lord Redo is a mini-boss in the Ashlands that is a 2-star version of Lord Redo, which is a Charred Marksman mini-boss, and he has the ability to one-shot you with the best food and best armor in the game. So, quite a ridiculous mini-boss. Now, you could always use the magic shield or just fight him ranged, but fighting him close up is terrifying. Sorry, Ray. Appreciate you supporting the channel, though. Warrior, not a marksman. Yes, that. Thank you, Aunt Charleston. That one. We could also build the bronze one real fast. We have the extra bronze. Good bit of extra bronze. How much is that one? Oh, we could build it. Perfect. Alright. That is that. Some of that was for the... Oh, wait, no, the last 5 is for the cultivator. Exactly. Alright. Dude, it's like we planned this, and then I just kept going without knowing what the plan was. And it still has somehow worked out. Because now we get the core wood to make the cultivator. We have everything that we literally need. And we're good to go. We need some chests moved down here and stuff, but that's okay. Also fantastic. Extremely excited. I am so excited for it. I'm excited for it for so many different reasons, too. See, Blink, the mini-boss is completely optional, though. You could completely skip it and never even see it. You have to seek it out, so, like, that shouldn't worry you. Now, the rest of the stuff in the Ashlands should. I will say, Blink, if you're about to go to the Ashlands for the first time, have a torch on your boat. The birds that are going to try and eat you are scared of them. When I say on your boat, I mean on your person while you're sailing. You need it. Is needed. Alright. I wish we could build core wood chests. That would be sick. I kind of want to bring the portals in here. I know I said I wanted storage in there, but I kind of want to bring the set up portal in here. Or set up the portal in here. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Set that to where we will be going for now. We'll go get the stuff for a new one in just a second if we have the cores. If not, we have a spot, at least in the swamp to go get cores. And we have a bunch of dungeons that we haven't done over here. Those might be worth it too. Let's see. So we need ancient bark. We've got 30. Oh, we need so much fine wood too. Hold on. I think we need 40 ancient bark. Yeah, and we need 40 fine wood. So we need 60 fine wood real fast. Oh, fair enough, Blink. Yeah, I would do that. You can look up how to find it if you want. I'm not going to spoil it for you unless you ask. I have no problem telling you how to get to that, but like I said, you'd have to seek it out purposefully. Also, Dexter, appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. Hunger and Zill gives 1 egg. Kind of. So yeah, from like around them. They don't drop it themselves, but you can get it from that same, from the sealed tower. I don't know how many eggs it is, though. It might be more than 1. Was my goal to get to silver? Yeah, it was to get to silver today, but if we don't do it, it's okay. That was the light goal. I never make actual goals for stream. Just because, you know, Valheim does not like when you make goals. It'll stop you from getting those goals. It'll let you do everything else that's not in your goals, but when you set a goal in Valheim, it's not getting done. The day we wanted a serpent trophy, how did that go? It didn't. It didn't go at all. Took us like 2 hours of looking for serpents just to drop one in the water. So I just try and stay away from making plans. But yeah, if we get to silver today, all cool. If not, we're streaming tomorrow as well, so that'll be fine. And after tonight, I should have a better idea of more consistent stream schedule. And I will say for you guys that like the videos as well, which I know is most of you, there are so many videos in process in the background, some of which I can't even talk about, some of which we will talk about. And we have a new person to collaborate with that we're actually going to go raid at the end of this stream. So we have so much stuff planned for not just streams, but content as well. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. Like, Here, tree hugger, do that again. Hold on. There you go. Sorry. All right, yeah. But yeah, we've got so much stuff coming that I'm super excited for. Leo, the Twitch link is in the description of the channel. If you want to find it easier like that. I can also send it in chat, but... There you go, tree hugger. I was gonna make a longer one, but I just made that. I'll make it better eventually. Killed like 20 serpents. This has been a crazy seed. Entire 1,200 hours on all maps. You've played, you've only found like 5 serpents. I mean, dude, some seeds are like that, and some of the serpents, I think that's like, people talked about the nighttime ones have a decent chance of respawning in the same spots, or similar spots. So like, if you're always sailing through an area, you will find them so often. Are serpents even good late game, though, with all the Ashlands food? So, I mean, they're still not bad. The Ashlands food is anywhere from 90 to 105 health, and the serpent meat stew sits at 85, but it's way cheaper and easier to make. You can stack up so much of it early game. I guess it's not easier to make than some of it, like the cooked bone maw meat, but like, you can get it so early and stack it up so early that it makes it a good backup food. It's at least on par with some of the lower Ashlands food. Thank you, Leo, for the follow. Welcome in. Do serpents despawn if you don't kill them? So it depends what kind of serpent. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so it depends what kind of serpent. If it is a serpent that spawns at night, it despawns. If it's a serpent that spawns during a storm, it does not despawn. And you will come back across it eventually. Treehugger, just say you have both. Like... Then they got no excuse to even ask you any questions. What's up, Patches? How are you today, man? What about night and storm? So at that point you have to figure out what it spawned from. At that point you're taking a 50-50 gamble, I think, of what it spawned from. Did it spawn from it being night, or did it spawn from it being storm? Hell yeah, Patches, glad to hear it. How'd you feel if your spawn was surrounded by mistlands and ashlands? I mean, technically, to some degree it is, just very far away, but I know what you mean. Like, close, I mean, I would be down to try a challenge like that. I just have no idea how to do that. There's probably a mod for it. You're on a raft and you died to a serpent when you're trying to get to Eikthyr. Dude, that's crazy that you had to raft to Eikthyr. I've had a few seeds like that, but that sucks. Sounds good, RJ. You let us know. Science it up for us. Okay, we got exactly 60, which is exactly how much I needed. This is going to be M1, because why would it not be? And we need to build a boat. And we need to get more cores. So we can take 10 and hold it. Oh, we have enough ancient bark. Hold on. Did not realize that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we need 40 of that, 40 of that. We need... Is it 10 deer hide? Because we'll just have to break the other boat. Yeah, it is. We'll just have to break the other boat real fast. We need that. We also get the fine wood back from it. So why would we not break the other boat? Got you, Jackson Badger. Don't chat while driving. Don't get yourself hurt. But I appreciate you hanging out. Just be careful, please. Sometimes Odin hates you. Sometimes Odin does. That's okay. A love-hate relationship with him. Bone Mass is surrounded by plains, and you had to raft to Elder, which is also has plains near it. I've had to run through plains to get to Elder a few times. I saw one time a really bad seed that someone sent me, and I've heard about similar seeds since, of like, a modder being, like, the closest modder to spawn being almost at the Ashlands. Or, like, if they went south and then they found the location, it's almost in the Ashlands surrounded by Mistlands. It's like, dude, having to go almost to the Ashlands to kill modder is horrible. I just sworn you could use a hammer to break a boat, but now you can't. I'm kind of glad you can't. I know it would seem really nice, but, like, dude, accidentally breaking your boat in the middle of the ocean and having the nails fall would be catastrophic. That would be horrible. I have too much stuff. I'm not even gonna be able to build either. I don't have enough stam. No. Please. Kurt James, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, Blink, I've also seen that. That happens really commonly around the Ashlands for some reason. I don't know why, but it's cool. True, but if it only worked with a workbench. Oh, that's true, RJ. That's actually very true. If they made the boat demolishable, but only if you had the workbench, that does make sense. You're right. That would be nice. That would be actually really cool. Make it so much easier to, like, move it over land. Or just get it unstuck, because I also have a really bad habit of just getting my boat completely stuck and beached. I seen recently where you had to go to almost deep north to kill modder. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's also rough. What the heck? Waddling up the trail. Pockets full of ale. Dude, I need the belt so badly, but I have no coins. I know I threw so many coins out too. We'll get some from dungeons. I'll go do dungeons for cores and then we'll get some, but... eh. That's crazy, Blink. That's... I mean, set seed speedrun right there. I don't know if it's actually a good speedrun one, because, you know, they still might be far away if they're in a line, but that's cool. Okay. We shall leave a stack of wood here. And then a stack of fine wood in here. We need to get our boat down there next. Which is probably going to be heavier than I can carry, which I hate. Oh, it wouldn't quite be if I didn't have that. I also don't have the workbench, though, I don't think. Are you going to do a slower playthrough with a big base in 1.0? Yeah, I have tons of plans. And I actually think the offline Valheim series that is going on, that I started yesterday, is going to be the perfect one. Oh gosh, do I spoil what's coming this early, man? Well, I'll think about it. We'll see. I got plans. Doing a duo playthrough, and that will be a movie. And that playthrough will be a really good opportunity to build a really nice, cool base that'll be pre-prepped for the Deep North, so we won't even have to do a full new playthrough to get to it. We'll just have an actual nice playthrough with a nice base. Now, we'll also probably do plenty of challenge playthroughs and stuff once the Deep North comes out that we'll have stuff on, but yeah, for now, I'm excited about that. Is there any specific reason why I have a cultivator in my hotbar? Yeah, the reason is I'm dumb. No, I just always carry stuff that I don't need. Like, I always take my swamp key to the queen. It just be like that. Artisan. Love it. I hate being encumbered, but it's okay. Alright. Bam. That boat's already kind of stuck, but that's fine. Beautiful, we have a boat. Nothing stopping us now. Let's go get to the base of the mountain. Oh, thank you very much, Blink. I'm so glad you enjoy that stuff. Like, I'm so glad to hear what parts you enjoy. Makes me know what I should do more of. Do a playthrough where you can only fight things with tamed animals. I've thought about it. I've thought about a pacifist playthrough. I have that. Me and Emma talked. We talked about that as one of the options for our playthrough. I have really thought about that though. But I kind of already did that when I did the first backwards playthrough run because I did the last 3 bosses with tames. And I mean, you could have easily done the rest of them with Aspens. So, yeah, it depends. It depends what you define pacifist as, too. Like, if you said pacifist is you're not going to kill anything for the entire playthrough without, like, tames doing it or structures doing it, that becomes a lot harder. Okay, we need cores. Let's go to... We have no food. Do we at least... Where's a deer at? I just heard one. Spear till what biome? We'll probably keep the spear till the mountain, and then I'll build a fang spear. And then we'll still have a spear. We'll just have a better spear. Oh, I got you, Anna. That's... I always forget to take stuff out of my inventory, and I also always forget stuff, especially in, like, no map, no portal runs for some reason. But yeah, I've always got the most random stuff on my inventory. It's kind of a meme at this point now. I feel like I can't even stop doing it. Alright, let's go. Let's cook this deer meat up and then take it to the dungeon with us. There's a weird version of a trophy hunt where the mod uses an arrow to tame any creature. And it fights either side wacky. Huh. You gonna have frost resistance in the deep north or where the wolf cave? Do you mean just the mountain biome? Because we're not going to the deep north. And as far as what we'll have there in the actual deep north, I have no idea. Have I done a playthrough using only magic? If not, it would be interesting. If you've watched Ranged Only, it was a lot of bow. But the problem with only magic is there's only 2 biomes that have magic right now. So it's kind of hard to do only magic playthrough because you just have to use like campfires up until then. Okay, I'm surprised we didn't do this one yet, but that's fine. Okay, let's get some stone. We need to make... Oh, we got our iron pick now. Oh, we can't break that. But we will go ahead and make a rested buff in there. Hang out for a second. Hopefully get some tradables and cores, and then we'll head up to the mountain. I would like to have a belt for the mountain, though. I feel like that's a smart idea. Doing the mountain without a belt always sucks. Oh, RJ, I have no idea in 1.0. Like, and also, even if I did know, because some people don't want spoilers to what the progression or anything will look like, I probably still wouldn't even say. But I don't know. So, I have no idea what we're going to have to do for that. What's up, Josie? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Best weapon in my opinion. So the two-handed swords are the best weapon for me because I'm really used to the timing of them. But back, like, close to them, if everything was not resistant to pierce, oh god, it's the spear. The spears attack so fast and they do so much damage. The Fang Spear to modder does more damage than the Silver Sword does, and the Silver Sword's like 10 to 20 times more expensive. It's crazy. It's like 2 ingots or 160 ingots. Which one do you want to do? Alright, 10 minutes arrested. Damn, 10 minutes from in here. Shelter's a beautiful thing. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna have to have a hell of a time here. Got staggered a little bit there. Damn, dude. All I wanted was some cores. This is crazy. First sword I'll make is the Mistwalker under protest. Charter resistant to my spear damage. Yeah. I do really like the silver sword for Yagluth just because it does the burn damage and he's resistant to pierce anyways. It does the... It not burn, but spirit burn. Like, it has the green fiery effect. Because Yagluth takes spirit damage. And so that does more to him than any other weapon will do. But, yeah, it's... Kind of really depends on what, like, tempo for fighting you're used to. The reason you guys see me get hit so much with a spear is because I'm not used to fighting with a spear. Nearly as much as a sword. I can confidently not get hit in a fight with a sword, but just because I'm used to how fast you hit and how fast everything else goes down, like the heavy attacks and stuff. You go for Yag with Frostner. That makes sense as well, but Silver Sword is technically a little bit better. Okay, we're not getting that many tradables in here, which makes me a little sad. How the hell do I get out of here? I feel like I've been through every path like 2 or 3 times. Oh my god. It's got it. It's surely it's the next one. No, wait. Nope. All right, cool. I keep going right when I come out, and it's all right. You did Yagluth with Porcupine. It works. It's just odd because it does like half pierce damage, and Yagluth doesn't take pierce damage very well. So it's still a good weapon for it, though. You could still definitely do it. Hit the spawner with a spear now. Last time I played the game, I had a spear and I couldn't hit him. It kind of depends. They did kind of fix the like fighting of verticality, like the vertical fighting a little bit, but it's not perfect. You could still miss it sometimes, but that's enough cores. That's some more tradables. My thought process was skeletons take extra blunt damage. Yagluth is a skeleton. Yeah, it doesn't quite work like that. He doesn't take extra blunt damage, but it does do like a decent amount of damage. If you were going to go for blunt damage on Yagluth, though, you'd want to go for the Frostner, just because it also does frost and it does no pierce. Yeah, spear is the best. I agree. Spear is amazing. But the game wants to make it obsolete, as well as the bows, really fast in the progression, as far as, like, getting pierced to do pretty much nothing to a lot of the bosses and even some of the mobs. To a point where, like, even to use a bow, you need to pick arrows that are not of just pierce variety. You need to get, like, frost arrows or something to do the most damage. We should have planted our carrots by now. But I don't need them for my serpent stew, so I guess who cares. We're gonna sleep real quick. It's 2 in the morning. We're gonna sleep, put our tradables away, and then we're gonna sail to a mountain. I don't know if we'll get up the mountain today, because like I said, I'm absolutely losing my voice, but that's okay. Spears are cheaper, but you might end up tossing them into the ocean. Can confirm, have done that. And off mountains. Trying to kill a drake with a spear is a hellish experience. I do not recommend to anybody. You know what, we'll keep that on us for now. We have our wood for that. We need some of this wood. Put the rest back up there for now. Okay, we've got the Great Orphies, we've got that, we've got a portal, or we've got a boat, we've got a portal down here named M1, capital M, I think. Alright, yeah, M1. Let's go. Also, personally, I don't know if I've ever used the Fang Spear for Modder. I just know that I did the math, and I was like, oh, that's actually... I think it was for the Spartan run that I did the math and found out that it was actually better. But then I ended up getting one shot anyways during the permadeath, so it didn't matter. But I do want to use the Spear against Modder. I feel like it's going to absolutely destroy. I feel like I haven't gotten to use the Spear because we did, like... We did the Spartan, and then I died, and then we did ranged only, and then we did backwards. So, like, I haven't really gotten to use the Spear too much. I haven't done really a normal progression playthrough in a good little bit. Okay, we'll just go to the close mountain for now. I'm not stressing too hard about which mountain we go to yet. because they both have a decent chance of having modder, and they both definitely have silver nodes, so who cares? This one's closer. Saw a video of you throwing a spear down a mountain and being like, yeah, I'm not going to go search for that. Yeah, exactly. Dude, there's a couple of them where I was like, yep, nope, that one's gone. That's fine. Okay, Magic Spud, I'm good. I'm happy about that. Sounds good, Nick. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your night. Urseka, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Right. To the big mountain. I don't actually know how close it is, but it's close enough. Also, me too, Jerry. I am also very addicted to this game. Bang Spear against Modder would be interesting. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be very strong. Silver Sword level 1 is bad. I recommend upgrading the sword a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Silver Sword level 1 can still absolutely smack Modder if you're getting the good dodge rolls and stuff, but I think Spear's going to be a little bit better. I think Spear's actually going to be a lot better, but we were probably going to use... I don't know. I don't know what we're going to use to go into the Ashlands. We might just use Silver Sword or the Spear. We might just use the Spear and some Frost Arrows and send it like that. Urseka finally caught me live. You've watched a lot of my series? Heck yeah. Here, Urseka, if you watched a lot of the series, I'm going to drop you this. More than welcome to join and see the schedule for when we plan on going live so you can join us again. Because we're getting kind of close to the end of today. But, yes. We're not at the end yet, though. You're more than welcome to hang out with us. I just want you to know when we're streaming next. Same goes for you guys as well on the YouTubes. I will drop the Discord and chat, but it is also in the description if you want it. Everybody is welcome there. Just don't be a pain in the ass. Fantastic. That works too, and it's also kind of it's pretty good economic-wise because like you end up needing it anyways for being able to like break fine wood, so it's like you might as well. Seal 4, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. Fair enough, RJ. Sounds good, Anna. We hope to see you back. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Glad to see you got it back. You're pretty close to number 1. Just saying. Looking at the XP chart right now. You're pretty new to the game, even though you already have 200 hours, still haven't gotten to the Ashlands. That's totally normal, Shadow. I just want you to know that, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, BT. But yeah, Shadow, I hope you're having a good time with it, but it sounds like you are. And 200 hours, like I said, it's pretty common to still feel pretty new around that. And even now, I still feel like if I haven't played for a little bit that I'm a bit rusty, and I have so many hours. Alright, boat there. Beautiful. Onto our mountain run. Love it. Appreciate it, Anna. I'm glad you found enjoyment in today. Okay, so how do we go about this in a smart way? I think we put I want to get up the mountain real fast. I think we put a bed down here with the hope that we will be able... Oh, wait, do we have a frost speed? Yeah, we do. We should put a bed down here and then take the portal with us. Just in case things don't go well. I normally don't do that because I trust myself enough to not die, but right now I have no trust that I won't die. Come on, please. Wait, please. Please. There we go. Oh, nice, Shadow. I think you got that for sure. Sorry, I was reading chat for a second, guys. Catching up. Do not want to leave you guys hanging. Especially because when we get into the mountain, I may slow down on reading for just a second so I can not die. There's 6 hours in the game, and holy crap. Okay, 20 should be enough, but... Ever thought of doing corpse throne at the bottom of the mountain? Is that too cheesy? If I, Tree Hugger, if I lose my body up there, I will be doing that. I'll absolutely do that. You know what? I actually might leave a little bit of food down here for that. Nope, leave the cape on. Because it's a great way to get up the mountain and also give yourself, like, frost resist, kind of, for a little bit. Not frost resist, but enough healing to not have to worry about it. Alright. Bed set. No idea if tossing a flint spear will stagger a wolf. Oh, I'll let you know right now. It probably won't. Alright. Here we go. However, the iron arrowhead might, or iron-headed arrow might. Tried to say it twice, couldn't do it. Thank you very much, RJ. What's up, Silly Gilly? That's awesome. Fantastic. That's always... I feel like seeing one of those for the first time is terrifying. So if you guys want to see a fun trick for these, I'll see if I can do it right here. Hold on. We might need to get a dodge in first, or two. You could get a workbench down, and they cannot hit you. Now, why they can't hit a workbench, I don't know. Okay, I guess they can kind of hit you. They don't do that much damage, actually. I feel like maybe it's because he also hit the workbench, but it didn't do any damage to me. Fangs we need for sure. The workbench will break really fast, but it doesn't really matter too much. Can't see anything. Oh, we got a frost cave. Why don't I use early axes or bear claws? I don't know. Bear claws could have used early axes, we just didn't find, which is, you know, that's okay. But you know, I have used both. They're both phenomenal weapons. I just am not using them right now. Okay, dragon egg, we like to see. Let's see if we can get a modern location. You rock troll armor and I die with, or in the mountains and I die with full iron. I don't know. Okay, this is not gonna have a modder spawn. Hey, this is a nice, cool, like, little camp area, though. Okay. Nice. Have fun with those. Have fun with that, guys. There's a silver node right here, by the way. There might be two. This is a nice big flat area. I'm calling it. Oh, hello. Do we get streamer luck today or not? Oh, it's not looking great for us. Did you not finish your shit with the wolf? Hold on. Where'd you come? Oh, no, you came from this one. Valheim's combat is neat, easy to grasp, difficult to master. So many strats that outwit opponents. Yes, but you just have to remember them and remember how to do them and do them properly. Oh, that's the only difficult parts. You know, all of it. 100 coins is not bad, dude. I'll take that. I'm still holding out hope for silver in here, if I can. And if not, that's fine. We might just leave our portal in this hole for the day. We'll see. There's like two separate chunks right here. Onion seeds pog. Oh yeah. Love it, Dexter. Dexter's holding firm. Usually go with root harness and bear armor. Root harness is so helpful. Oh yeah, Root Harness gets so good for especially like the late game biomes. And I find it being more useful in new ways every single time that I play. I have a feeling we may not find any. We may need to make a stag breaker for this. We did not get the luck today. Pattern recognition, 0. Okay. I think we go back. I think I'm gonna set my portal at that frost cave for now. Or no, I'll set it up here for now. We'll just keep our portal up here. But I think that we're probably gonna resume this tomorrow. Now we are gonna raid out to who we are collabing with. So if you guys want to see who the stream collabs and video collabs are gonna be with in the future, besides the ones that we already do, we're not getting rid of anybody, obviously. But you guys should stick around because that is gonna be exciting. Find a golem? Nope, I do not have an iron mace. I do not feel like it. Let's go back to base for right now. If you guys have not been on a raid with us before, the way that it works is that we'll end stream. It'll send you guys on YouTube and Twitch to their stream. And you guys will copy and paste our raid message so that she knows where we came from. She knows where you guys came from. Be polite, be nice, spread the love of the Valheim community. Pretty sure she's playing Ark right now, so not Valheim. But we're working on stuff. We're working on Valheim stuff. We're working on Ark stuff. So you guys welcome her to the Valheim community. Let me get the copy and paste ready real quick. All right. Too bad we don't have harpoon for the golem either. True. We do have some chitin, but we do not have enough. All right. Everybody copy and paste that. I'll give you guys just a minute. We are going to end stream there for the day. Like I said, copy and paste that into the chat. And I will see you guys over there, and we will see you guys back on here tomorrow. Because you guys have made today an absolutely phenomenal day. Let me set up the YouTube real quick, and we will be ready to go. All right. Get the raid ready on Twitch. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys over on Spacey's stream.